Hey guys, I've gotten quite a few new subscribers and I wanted to introduce myself. I am Sarah. I have 3 kids. They are 11, almost 9, and almost 3, like within the next 6 weeks. 2 of them have birthdays. And I am a wife. I work outside of the home and I love to cook. I always have. And I try to post as many cooking videos as I can. Anyway, I just wanted to say hello, and I also wanted to let you know that today's video is a collab hosted by Easily Influenced Mama. Her name is Claire. I will have her info link down below. She got us together and we're all just either Crockpot or Instant Pot, a mixture. I have 1 Crockpot and 2 Instant Pot recipes of mine, so you'll have a mixture of both. Some are just posting Crockpot, blah blah blah, you get what I'm saying. So be sure to check out the playlist for that below. Say hi.
Hi.
And let's get started. The first recipe is some delicious carrots in your Instant Pot. I have got 2 pounds of petite baby carrots, butter, cinnamon, salt, brown sugar, and a cup of water. And you're just going to put all that in your Instant Pot. And for the petite ones, I would do 3 minutes and 4 minutes for like the bigger baby carrots. I did 2, cutting it in half, and these could have used like 1 more minute, but they were still edible and good. We all agreed that they could have probably cooked just 1 more minute. And this was such a delicious, quick, just easy side. And now I'm going to make some cheeseburger soup in my slow cooker. I have started by dicing up some gold potatoes. I went ahead the other day and shredded my carrots and chopped up my celery and onion because the carrots and celery were about to go bad. And then I am throwing in water right now, but I'm going to throw in bouillon. So you could use, just regular chicken broth. And I've actually made this before too on my channel. And I'll go through like the details of the last steps in that. And I will link it down below if you aren't sure how to do a roux. And then I'm throwing in some parsley, and I couldn't find my basil at that point. And it was funny because it was in the middle of the kitchen table with my salt and pepper. I don't know, random. So I put in some Italian seasoning at that point because I couldn't find it, and it still turned out good. But now I'm throwing in a pound of hamburger meat, and this is when it has 45 minutes left to cook, by the way. I have already cooked everything else on low for 6 hours, and I'm throwing in my roux, it just consists of milk, flour, salt, pepper, and butter. And once you have that mixed in, you're going to put in your Velveeta cheese, 16 ounces, or you can use 2 cups of shredded cheddar as well. And then you're going to cover that and let it cook for the remainder of the 45 minutes with the beef and roux and the cheese. And it comes out like this. You'll have to, as you can see, mix it up a little bit with the cheese. But this stuff is so delicious. And like I said, I will have my other video linked down below on the last 2 steps with the roux and the ground beef if you are wanting to see that. And lastly, I have some lasagna meatball pasta in the Instant Pot. I have thrown in a 1 3/4 cup of water, 24 frozen meatballs, and then you're going to throw in 8 ounces of, it actually calls for the bow tie pasta, but I didn't have any, so penne works fine, by the way. So I threw in 8 ounces of that, and you're going to, I think it's 24 or 26 jar of pasta sauce, and I had just about that left in this big one here. I'm pouring that directly on top of the noodles, and I did swish it around to get a little bit of water to get the rest. I'm pouring that on top, sprinkling it with some Italian seasoning. It didn't call for garlic, but it sounded good. And you're going to cover it, do not stir it, and you're going to cook it for 4 minutes and then naturally release it for 10. And this is it. The noodles were perfect. I've never done one like this without, like stirring the noodles at all. So I wasn't sure how that was going to come out. They were perfectly al dente. And then you're going to throw in your ricotta cheese, which was half a cup, and then a full cup of shredded Parmesan and a full cup of mozzarella cheese, and you're going to stir that up really well, and you will see, I think I put a little bit more than a cup of mozzarella because it was so cheesy. Like, see, it was so good and so quick. Of course, this was a hit. That's going to conclude this video, and like I said, don't forget to check that playlist out down below, and I will see y'all in the next video.